Hello, it's the Everyday Man back with another video. This time we're going to do the maintenance on the engine. It's got a Kawasaki FS691V engine in it. This is a 2-cylinder 4-stroke 23 horsepower. So in our last video I changed the cutting blades on the deck. This video I want to change the oil filter, change the spark plugs, check the air filter, and change the fuel filter. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and I think you're going to enjoy this process. Let's start with the easiest thing I think there is. We're going to look at the air filter. I changed the air filter a couple of weeks ago, so it better look like brand new, right? But I want to show you how easy it is to look at it and take it out. So in this model, it's got 2 thumb screws on it here, and sometimes they're a little bit tight. I figured it would be. Just give them a little. There you go. That's all you need to do. They have a quarter turn, and this assembly comes right off. Nice and easy. Okay. Now, here's your air filter. So in order to take that off, we unscrew this clamp, and they give you a real nice, I love that thumb screw they give you there. That's pretty nice. And then you just pull this up and this will come right out like that. And this is the outer filter. So if we take this off, you'll see inside, yeah, it's brand new, right? Just like that. Tighten down the clamp. Make sure that clamp is pretty tight. So get that in, that's tight, that's all you have to do. Put it back in, and you'll listen to it click. Okay, so they clicked in, it's solid, looks right, it is right. Air filter's done. Next step, let's take a look at the spark plugs. Here it is right here. Here's the spark plug boot. If you rotate it sometimes, back and forth and in and out like this, you'll be able to pull it off. There we go. So it pulled off pretty easy. Now in this case, we're going to replace them. Oop. All right, I'll get that out all the way. Okay. All right, so that's the spark plug number, BPR4ES, and that's exactly what it calls for in the book. You're looking for 2 things. The color of the white insulator should be white to tan color, not black. Black would indicate the engine is running too rich. The center electrode should have sharp edges, not rounded, which also would indicate wear. Okay, so there's the spark plug hole. And I like to put it in by hand first. There's no way for me to do this without getting my hand in the way. Sorry about that. So I'll put it in. I turned it about at least 2 or 3 turns by finger tight. You always want to do it finger tight before you put a wrench on it. Once you put that wrench on, boy, if you strip it and you didn't know you're stripping it, it's going to be bad news. I'm holding that as straight as I can. Okay, it pressed in, and I think you saw it, and if I try and pull it out, I can't. So it's in there. So that's it, spark plug's done. I'm going to do the other side. I don't think you want to watch that. It's the same exact thing. Now for the fuel filter, I suggest you get a good absorbent towel. This is a junk towel. It's got grease all over it and everything. You're going to want to catch that probably because, you know, when you take this hose off, you're gonna spill some fuel for sure. All you have to do is squeeze it together and slide it down the line. Oops, like that, right? That's far enough. So here's the clamp now. There's the fuel filter. Now there's one more. It's under here, so just get your pliers on it, squeeze it, and move it out of the way like that. Okay? Sometimes you can pull this right off. Well, let's see. Just watch you don't splash it in your eyes. Take it easy. Put that down there. Nothing's leaking out of it. That's interesting. So I guess it's good. And there, I got it off. So it's draining. All right, so here's the new one. Now, if you look carefully, you'll see it says flow. Flow is going that way. That means this end wants to come from the gas tank. Okay, that's all I need to know. So I put that on there. And I'm going to put this clamp on now just to make it easier. Slide it on, just like that. The other side here. Okay. Get the clamp on. Just like that. And we're done. That's as simple as it is. Make sure you turn your gas back on. Next step is the oil change. Let's just get this started and see what happens. I think it'll catch. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so now we're going to take off the oil filter. I have this, and this is a interesting device, right? And it will, as you tighten it, it will tighten around the oil filter. So, you know, you can see it's really loose. And let's see how it locked on already. There we go. So it's unscrewing it. That's all we need for that. Now I can unscrew it by hand, like this. There we go. All right. Get that under. If it leaks, I don't think it's going to leak a lot. There you go. I think this is the way to do it, actually. Yeah. Let me show you what that looks like. See that? So I got the towel tucked in all the way around. We're going to take it out. And tip it up. Well, that worked very well. You can see it's full of oil. Fantastic. It means it didn't spill out. Good. The good news is it all dripped onto the towel. I can see that from here. All right, let's take that towel out of there. Fold it over on itself, I think, is the best bet. Oh, that worked. That worked fantastic. Okay, so best I can show you, there's where the new oil filter is going to go on. I like to put a little oil on the new gasket. Screw it on by hand, making absolutely sure not to touch any dirt, or grease, or dirt or grass or anything like that. Get it started. Look at it, spinning on nicely, right? They always do. If I just use my bare hand, I can grip it a whole lot easier. Yeah. See how I'm getting that? Now, I'm making that about as tight as I can make it. There. That's pretty tight. Let's check the oil drain. Okay, so the oil is completely drained out. You want to put the oil plug back in, make sure that gasket is in really good shape, that O-ring, make sure it's in good shape, and we're good to go on this. There's nothing wrong with that. So I got the wrench on, and now it's just a matter of tightening up the plug. All right, so it takes 2.2 quarts if you're changing the oil filter. If you're not changing the oil filter, it takes 1.9 quarts. So now we're going to pull this out before I forget. I feel pretty good about what we did today. We changed the oil filter, put a new fuel filter in, put new spark plugs in, checked the air cleaner, looks good, so we didn't change it. All the supplies cost me less than $50. Anyway, this is the Everyday Man. As always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.